Hey, it's Zerosity here, also known as PentaUnleash, and today I'd like to bring a guide to you of how to get to rank 1 in the fastest way in under 5 minutes. So you have to know that you can't win every single game. There'll be some games where you just can't win because your team comp is horrible compared to the enemy's team comp. There'll be other games where the people on your team just don't perform to your standard and you cannot win those. There'll also be some games where you lose because of your mistakes. So you should always seek to minimize those mistakes, always seek to improve, and remember that blaming your teammates is pointless because it only leads to them playing worse. Use the mute function for anyone that is flaming you in chat, and remember that you don't have to carry every game to win. There can be other times when your teammates are better than you and you can rely on them to carry. A big quote or a big excuse is, I always get a troll on my team. If you assume that you're not a troll, there are 4 other slots for trolls in your team. But on the enemy team, there's 5 slots for a troll. So that excuse is invalid. Take initiative. Use pings to lead your team. Know the map objective timers and use these timers to successfully capture your camps so that they can push a lane while everyone else is defending the objective. Remember, it's better if a team follows a bad call than no one following or making any calls. Here's a quick summary of the timers that I've managed to come up with. Cursed Hollow and Blackheart's Bay are one of the hardest maps to time, so just time the other maps. Picking heroes with CC is a very viable option in Hero League. It allows you to come back in a game because of how you can set up your damage, and it requires almost no communication. When someone's trapped in a big maw, people know to drop their AoE on that maw once it's opened up. It allows you to set up for a kill very easily. Kills lead to objective control, and objective control leads to victory. Everyone will tilt once in their life, and tilting is where you take the negatives of previous games and bring them into your current games. I usually take a break after consecutive losses, maybe 2 or 3. You could take a shower, go for a walk, watch something on YouTube that you enjoy, play an instrument, anything to get your mind off Heroes of the Storm for about 20 minutes. You should always aim to play at your best, because if you assume you play 15 games a day and you go 8 wins and 7 losses, your win margin is 1. But if you play 5 games and you go 4 and 1, your win margin is 3. Avoid making enemies with people because you may encounter them in your games later, and it's never smart to make enemies, otherwise they'll troll you. And try ending on a good note, because it makes you feel a lot better and happier when you finish. Finally, review your mistakes. Use your resources like Reddit, YouTube, use Nexus Newbies if you're unsure of what to do, and review your own replays to see what you could do better. I run a series called Let Me Analyze You, which is where I take in user sent replays and analyze them for you and upload them to YouTube. So if you're unsure of a loss you had and you don't know why you lost the game, or you made a mistake but you don't know where, then feel free to send it in to me and check my YouTube page for a submission guide. So thank you for watching. I'm Zerosity, and I'll see you guys later.